ASEAN Connect วันนี้ไปติดตามชมบรรยากาศเทศกาลรอมฎอนในอินโดนีเซียนะครับติดตามกับคุณทิวลิปนาคสมภพลาวครับ
ASEAN Connect วันนี้นะคะเราจะต่อสายตรงไปพูดคุยกับผู้สื่อข่าวจากอินโดนีเซียค่ะคุณแอสกาตอนนี้อยู่ในสายกับเราแล้วนะคะแล้วก็มีเรื่องราวเกี่ยวกับเทศกาลรอมฎอนมาเล่าให้ฟังค่ะ So you have the story about the celebration and preparation for us today.
Of course, I mean, to live as the nation with the largest Muslim population, the month of Ramadan or the Eid al-Fitr are significant in Indonesia. So a visit to the country during this month is ideal for those who want to delve deep into Indonesia's strong cultures and how they commemorate their major holidays with many traditions, I could say. I mean, throughout the country, particularly during this holy month, there is a more peaceful, joyful, and cheerful atmosphere. And I'm gonna tell you that Ramadan is one of the best times to explore Indonesia.
So what is it that makes this month totally different? Because I believe that during the daytime, Muslims have to be a little more, what's it called? Keep it to themselves and kind of quiet and things like that.
I mean, yeah, so it's a fasting month. So Indonesia celebrates and treats the month in a very festive way. The very simple thing and one that you will most likely see are many markets or rows of food stalls available, especially in Ramadan. So this culture or habit is popularly found in Indonesia during festive times, and often one of them is welcoming Ramadan. And there are also other unique ways different parts of Indonesia practice to greet the month. I could say in several provinces, and I think almost all over Indonesia, there is a culture to eat together while apologizing for past mistakes to their loved ones. And another well-known tradition that you can find in many parts of Indonesia is the act of visiting loved ones that has already passed. So this is known as ziarah. I mean, this is for them to not only remember these people, but also for them to remember about the afterlife. And there's also another tradition during Ramadan that many people follow is the ngabuburit tradition, where people go out before their time to break the fast and buy food in the many markets or rows of food stalls available, especially in Ramadan. So in Jakarta to live, I'm gonna tell you that you can visit Ben Hill Street or Bendungan Hill Street to find rows of food stalls selling all kinds of snacks, sweet drinks, and the best food to break your fast with.
So it sounds like breaking the fast is the best or most popular activity or moment of the festival, hey?
Yeah, I mean, since most of the people in Indonesia would be fasting, you have to prepare to see. This is one fun fact that you have to prepare to see restaurants and cafes either closing early or not open at all, or covering their windows and or doors with fabric. This is mostly to show respect to the people who are fasting and have their restraint in craving for food and drinks. But don't worry though, fast food restaurants and bigger food chains mostly still have normal operating hours. So finding food won't be as hard as you thought.
Like last year, it was still kind of during COVID restriction.
Yeah,
I believe this year, everything, they try to make it as normal. What will be the difference?
I must say it's going to be different because there's no restriction anymore. If I'm not mistaken, previously Indonesian President Joko Widodo mentioned that the public should not wear any mask in public area. So the restriction has been taken off. So I believe that this year, Ramadan this year, we also may expect a bigger crowd in the well-known mosques in Indonesia, like the Istiqlal Mosque in Jakarta. And not only do you get the experience, the local life, and amazed, I mean, by the architectural beauty of the mosque. So visitors can also enjoy the atmosphere during Ramadan here in Indonesia because there's no restriction anymore.
So you are saying that anyone, like tourists, being Muslim or not, if they want to learn about the culture of Indonesia, this time of the year will be the best.
Indeed. So as I mentioned earlier, you also may expect a bigger crowd in the well-known mosques in Indonesia, like the Istiqlal Mosque in Jakarta. and you will get to learn more about the tradition and Indonesia's culture. And I believe that travelers or visitors not only will get to experience the local life and be amazed by the architectural beauty of the mosque, but can also get something that really special, the free food here. Because some locals might also stay after the time for breaking the fast, so they will get a free food here.
Okay, sound like food is the main thing for this festival for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, you could explore more here during Ramadan, and it's something that we are Indonesian really waiting for, like the whole year, because Ramadan it's a month that we could have a lot of traditions that will be performed.
So it will be a lot of family gathering, a lot of celebration, a lot of greeting and meeting.
Yes, definitely. So before the big day, families often come together from different parts of Indonesia to their parents' house or their hometown to celebrate Eid al-Fitr together. But normally this tradition is nationwide, so the roads to a lot of cities will be crowded with people coming home, and the news will likely be filled with traffic updates. So this is locally known as mudik, and it's a tradition that most Indonesians look forward to. So it will be crowded.
Okay, thank you very much for the story today.
Thank you very much for having me, Tulip. It's always a pleasure to share with you.
เอาละค่ะก็เป็นเรื่องราวที่น่าสนใจนะคะจากอินโดนีเซียค่ะซึ่งแอสกาก็บอกนะคะว่าถ้าอยากจะเที่ยวอินโดนีเซียและเรียนรู้เกี่ยวกับวัฒนธรรมของเขาให้ไปช่วงรอมฎอนค่ะและนั่นคือทั้งหมดในอาเซียนคอนเนควันนี้ค่ะ